everybody, it's Jessica Lynn, and we are going to do a quick Q&A so that you can get to know me better.
What is your favorite moment on stage from your last tour?
I would say one of my favorite moments is we were in Lübeck, Germany for a festival called Travmunderwalk, and it was our first time in the area. I really didn't know what to expect in terms of a turnout, and the place was really not full at all. So about a half hour before the show, when I looked out into the audience, it was full. And that was a really cool moment for me, backstage or on stage, to be like, wow, look what we've done here. It was really special.
What's your favorite off-stage tour story? Nitty gritty.
So weirdness and funny things just tend to find me. Like, no matter my whole life, it's always been that way. And I have to say that we were staying in a place in Belgium, and we had this really funny man come up to our dinner table and start kissing and hugging everybody around the table as if he was like an old family friend. Like big wet kisses all over the guys, everything. And then he bought us gifts at the end of the night, which were some deflated soccer balls, some barbecue tongs, and like 30 bottles of beer to bring back to America. That was a fun night.
What's your favorite sight that you've ever seen touring?
The Montana skies, I have to say, are my favorite sight that I've ever seen touring. There's just something about that state. It's my favorite state in the USA, and it's just beauty. Like when you're driving the car, no matter which way you look, there's always something to look at and something that just amazes you.
What's one song that you wish you wrote?
Woo. I guess I wish I wrote Don't Stop Believing as a songwriter. I mean, that has just become such an anthem. Like, I feel like no matter who you are, no matter what age, no matter where you live, you just love that song. It would be really cool to have written something like that that is just so immensely popular.
Being an independent artist and having no support behind you, what does a day in your life look like when you're not performing?
A day in my life is not glamorous. It is a lot of behind the scenes work, a lot of putting the tours together. I am very focused and very crazy about my details. So I do all of my own tour logistics. I book the hotels, I book the flights, everything, because I know that I'm going to do it 150%. So it's a lot of sitting in the office, a lot of wearing sweatpants and loose t-shirts. This is actually a funny side note. This is what the band calls my uniform, because I wear this every single day on tour and they laugh at me. And it does get washed, contrary to popular belief.
If you could go into the mind of an audience member, what would you want them to feel during and throughout your show?
Oh, that's a great question. I would want them to feel like they could be singing my songs. I try to be so honest with my music and lyrics because I want people to be able to connect with them in a really special way. So my hope is that when they hear something that, or see me do something, you know, in a performance, that they feel like that could have been them right there in that moment with me. And to me, that's really the power and the beauty of music.
What's your favorite and least favorite meet and greet moments?
Oh my God. My favorite meet and greet moments are, I love kids. So I love meeting little kids at the meet and greets, and just how like excited they are by, you know, just the energy of live music. Other favorite meet and greet moments are when people tell me they've really connected with my music, or a lot of times people will share a personal story about how they've connected with my music, and that really means a lot to me as a songwriter. Least favorite meet and greet moments are probably when people, I'm very small, like a small person. I'm only 5'3", and people always think I'm taller from my photos. So one of the main comments I get are, "You're so small," and a lot of people want to pick me up and like lift me around. So sometimes that's a little scary. That might be least favorite.
What's one moment on tour you wish you had cameras rolling for?
I would love to have cameras rolling when we're lost driving. Sometimes, I mean, we're Americans and we're in these foreign countries. We can't read the road signs properly. We can't read the signs about where we're supposed to be going, like to get into a festival. And sometimes it is very comical. All of us driving around in the van in circles, just all arguing about what entrance to take. And Bob, 74-year-old Bob, the pedal steel player, he gets very flustered, so it would be very funny to videotape him during those hectic moments.
What's one thing you would do differently, if any?
Honestly, I would say nothing, because every single heartbreak and mistake that I've made along the way has led me to where I am today, and has led me to be the person that I am today, and has also helped me to appreciate all of the accomplishments, because it has really been a struggle. For the longest time too, I thought, I have a master's degree in teaching, so for the longest time I really did beat myself up about, man, if I had not gone to school, maybe I would be further in my career, maybe I would have gotten to do more things. But working with kids with special needs and working in schools and with just kids in general over those years has taught me so much about life and about compassion and about never judging a book by its cover. And that really has made me into somebody that I'm very proud of, to live my life every day like that. So honestly, I would not change a single thing.
What's it like for you on stage, seeing people's faces reacting to music that you wrote?
That is one of the best feelings in the whole world. And sometimes, to be totally honest with you, it's gotten me emotional. Like when I've gone to Germany and played, or Poland, and I've looked out and seen people singing the words to my songs. Like that's, as a little girl that was sitting in her bedroom like writing those songs, that's something that I've wanted my entire life, and to actually experience it in that moment is like one of the most incredible things that you could ever feel, as an artist, as a songwriter. It really makes you feel very full circle. Sometimes I think about that little 6-year-old girl in my bed, like practicing and playing, and I think back like, man, if you only knew what you'd be doing, one day. And it's really cool. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. This was a lot of fun opening up to you and showing you this different side of me that maybe you haven't seen before. So I hope I see you soon, and everybody stay healthy and happy and take care.